Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valerie, or you can call me Kaka. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, you are most definitely welcome. So guys, today on this channel we're going to be talking about Sylvester Oromoni, who lost his life over alleged bullying in school, Dowen College, Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. This is a very sad story. Like, when I heard the story, I didn't even know how to react. I was weak. I was speechless for some minutes, and all I could feel was I don't even know. At that point, I was just angry on behalf of everybody, because why would that kind of thing happen in a school like that? You know, we know Dowen College to be an Ajebota school, and put it that way, because they pay a lot. You know, the caliber of people that go to that school are of great and high caliber. Like, if you can afford the school fees, your parents are doing very well. They're sacrificing a lot for you. So if parents can put in so much effort in ensuring that their students go to that kind of school, and the school cannot protect their students, then there's something wrong somewhere. It's either the principal is into something fishy, or the top management or board of directors or whatever are into something fishy. For those boys, 5 of them, to have the audacity, to have the effrontery, to have that courage to do that kind of thing in school with your whole mind, soul, power, energy, mind. You know that you're coming from your own father's house. You have that boldness to beat someone's son to death. And later we'll say the thugs on the streets are the result of people that cannot afford school fees, or cannot afford to go to school, or are unemployed. But these are children that are in school to learn. These are children that have everything they need. These are children that are in a conducive and serene environment to learn and to live. You have all what you need. This is not even a case of, okay, they stole someone's shoe, because back then in boarding school, yeah, these are things you will hear. This is a case of bullying, and not just any type of bullying, to the point of hitting somebody. You didn't even slap the child, you didn't even slap the person, you stepped on the person, you matched his body. You let him even fall from his bed. You know what? I have my book here because I love jotting a lot, and I was able to pick out some points. I heard the story. The father and his 2 sisters narrated what happened, and to be honest, when I watched that video, I was weak. I was sad. I was sad because I know what it means to lose a child. I know what it means to have your child at the point of death. I survived it. I wasn't bullied, but almost the same thing. But it didn't happen to me in school. Old enough like this. So you can imagine the heart of people that are not even up to 18 or even 19. SS1. So I'm just going to narrate. I'll just give them a summary of what happened. I'll summarize the story just in case you don't know about it, or just in case you don't know the full story, or you do not know the main story, because a lot of rumors, you know, are everywhere. So I'm just going to take my book. This is my contents book, actually, for you too. But to be honest, we need justice for Sylvester. He deserves it. Like, we need to know, if not us, his parents, his family, because no child deserves to die this way, and no parent should have to go through this kind of pain. May God console their family, And may Sylvester's soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. So let's start like this, because from this whole situation there must have been a root cause. Yes. So the bullying did not start today, like it didn't start now. First of all, they put Sylvester in the same room with SS1 boys. What do you expect? Even if they are your brothers, the age gap, the class gap, the level of reasoning, this is someone in JSS. JSS 2. Yes, Sylvester was in JSS 2. He was 11. He was to celebrate his 12th birthday on the 4th of December. So, how would you put that little boy with grown men? Because this act is not what children in their right senses would do. Because they must have been under some kind of influence of how did they even get it inside the school. So it didn't start now. They traced it back to a case of where he was in the dormitory, his room, and then they forced him to say something. They asked him if he has seen his sister's nakedness, if he has seen his sister naked. And he said, no, I haven't. That why would he see his sister naked? That is a boy and that's a girl. Why would he even want to do that kind of thing? And he said no. So they threatened him that if he doesn't say it, they will beat him. He said it. And the guy that made him make that statement went to the same sister, because that sister too is also in the same school. And he told her that, see what your brother said. She got so angry and she went to meet him. And she started scolding him. You know, when the truth came out, they said, okay, that we're going to suspend those boys. The school will take care of it. The school didn't take care of nothing. And that is my worry. So now, have we reached a point in life or a system where the school management cannot promise or guarantee your child's safety after paying, even if you don't pay millions? So anytime we hear the school management, the school is working on this, the school is doing that, the school, so you guys don't do anything at all. So Sylvester had a housemaster in school, Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed was the one in charge of his pocket money and Sylvester's upkeep. The parents would give him money to take care of Sylvester and just look after him in school. So Mr. Ahmed told his parents that Sylvester fell down when he was playing football. But now this is what happened. This is a narration of what really transpired from Sylvester's dad. It happened in the night. They stormed Sylvester's room, they turned off the light, and they beat Sylvester mercilessly. They beat him to the point where he fell from his bed. They started stepping, matching his body. If you watch the video, you will see where he couldn't move his leg, his back, you know. So that was as a result of the matching and stepping and blowing and hitting and everything. Because if you imagine that kind of thing, it's for you to even die on the spot. Sylvester was strong. So after they carried out the operation, there were other roommates, his set boys. Remember when Sylvester was forced to say that he had seen his sister naked, right? The school changed Sylvester's room. So they put him with his mates, that's just his two boys. So when they stormed the room that night, after beating Sylvester, they told the other boys that they should not say anything, that if they talk, they are going to kill them. This was what the father said. This was what Sylvester confessed before he died. He narrated the story, was able to just say some things. They threatened them, they were scared. So they told them that if they ask, they should say that they were playing football and Sylvester fell down. Imagine somebody's mouth that was bruised, even inside, he couldn't talk. His whole body, what kind of fall? Even if it's Ronaldo that hit you with ball, is that how you fall? Haba, 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 haba. You know the funny thing? The school did not even call officially. It was the nurse in charge of their sick bay that called to tell them that Sylvester is not feeling fine. They should come and pick him from school. It was late. It was late, so they sent someone the next morning to pick him up from school. When they saw the boy, he called his parents and he told them that this is beyond just falling down. If it's because of football, that is more than this. So they stay in Warri, they stay in Delta. So they had to call one of their brothers down to Sylvester school, down to Doen. When they saw him, he said, "Daddy, this is not just an ordinary fall." So they were able to take Sylvester to the hospital for x-ray. So the school wasn't even honest. The school is not even being honest. The school is going with the same thing those 5 boys said. Lies. No honesty. So Sylvester was able to mention some names, 3 names, but he said there were 5 boys because due to the beating and stress, he wouldn't, pick up or get their voices or anything. So he mentioned one Favor Benjamin. He mentioned Kasamu Michael, and one Anselm Temile. So I just want to ask, is there cultism in Doen? Because the audacity, the effrontery, the power, they felt so comfortable doing what they did. They felt so comfortable. So I want to know why. Why? Is it power junkie? Is it that whole senior? Oh, I'm a senior, but even during our time, it wasn't like, did they born you well? Even when I slap, if you slap a junior, wala, talk more of beating and haba. No, but for real, like somebody, my own younger brother. That's how I see Sylvester too. I have a younger brother. I can't imagine it. It's one of the reasons why people even change their children. They change from one school to the other school because they're not just satisfied with how they treat or how they take care of their children. And that's another angle. When Sylvester was bullied the first time, we didn't make any attempt to change the school, because that would just be my advice, parents. The thing is that we cannot just keep changing schools, but the thing is, we always have to pay attention to our kids. Like, pay attention to your kids, yeah. And then sometimes when you notice that, oh, they're out of provisions, quickly or something, you don't just have to scold them. Oh, you finished your cabin biscuits, or you finished your milk. You really have to sit down and ask them and find out why. Because you know that it is not normal for someone to just finish one tin of Milo in 1 week or 2 weeks, just like that. And this is not something you eat morning, afternoon, night. So it's either they are being bullied, because that's where it starts from. And they start taking their food, and then you can't say no because you don't want them to slap you or hit you. So we have to start getting really, really close to our kids. Ask them questions. Try and attend PTA meetings too. Follow up with your house masters. And please, school management, please try and be honest. Be honest. The same way you sing and you recite your school anthem and all of that, stay true to it. Because for parents to leave their children with you in your custody is a lot. You are responsible for thousands and thousands of children, and they pay heavily to get that support and care, and this is what you give back to their parents. And parents also, what kind of children are you breeding? What kind of children do you have? How do you, even if you want to have that senior power junkie level, if you slap, okay, you slap this thing, you slap the junior, but you should not even slap number one. So what kind of parent, like, how did you even bring up? See, I don't even know. I'm tired. I am tired. To destroy another child's life with no mercy. On the other hand, the police is aware. They have reported to the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State. So the area command in Warri is also aware. They have carried out an autopsy. The result is yet to be out. I don't know now because I'm filming, like, after 2 days the autopsy was carried out, but I don't know if it's out. But for now I don't think it is out, but yes, an autopsy has been carried out. So they also discovered a dark liquid, a black liquid inside his stomach. So they want to find out what type of chemical or what exactly, because after beating Sylvester up, they gave him something to drink. A liquid was given to him to drink. This case is delicate. This is a matter of death. What precautions can we take? What can we do for it not to happen? The school as a whole, you have a major role to play. Parents, students, guardians. Okay, so we always have to be attentive to our children. Don't blame them for things that you can talk to them about. Oh, why did you finish your milk? Why did you finish your meal? Deep down, even because they're already afraid to tell you the problem, and they are still scared and sad that you are scolding them. So how would they talk? But children out there, if you're in school, university, secondary school, primary school, please, no matter what, tell your parents how it is doing you. If they pull your nose, tell your parents. If they poke your eye, if they drag your ear, anything, they call your name anyhow, tell your parents. Keep telling your parents. Let's be that, okay, I told my parents did not do anything. Tell them. And school management, please, you guys, you have an important role to play. You have roles to play. Children are in your custody. Human beings are in your custody. You cannot just overlook certain things and be like, okay, let us just wave it, let it go. It's just a one-time thing. That one-time thing you're allowed to escape can cause 1,001 things. And if you're a bully out there, they say every day for the thief, right? One day for the owner. We have come to the end of this video, and it's a very sad story, and I pray that God will console and give strength to Sylvester's family, his parents, his siblings, and may his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Please guys, feel free to comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel, because this is our matter, this is our issue as Nigerians, as parents, as siblings, as children, as students, as guardians. Okay, so to be honest, we need justice. We need justice. We need justice. We need justice for Sylvester. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.